Have you ever seen a fish that has lips and teeth so human it might just book a dentist appointment next Tuesday? Or a toad with its eyes hiding inside its mouth? One fish looks like it borrowed dentures from a 60-year-old man. Ever seen a fish with a beak like a bird? Then there's one with bright red lips that look like it's wearing lipstick, and another one that seems to smile like a buffalo. Cute, but slightly creepy. Some even look like smiling grandpas. Now imagine a bird chick whose mouth glows under UV light to ask for food. Or a shark from the past that didn't just bite, it sliced prey with chainsaw-like teeth. And if that's not wild enough for you, wait until you meet the crocodile whose jaw looks like someone drew it with an overly sharp pencil. And the best part? You don't even have to run. So, if you thought your dentist had seen it all, think again. These are the mouths science didn't prepare you for. Let's meet the mouths you won't believe actually exist. Sheepshead fish. Take a good look at that photo. No, it's not edited, and no, it's not a joke. That fish really has lips and teeth like a human. It looks like it forgot its own dental visit and stole yours instead. This is the sheepshead fish, and its mouth is one of the strangest in the ocean. It has full lips, front teeth like a person, and even molars in the back. Some say it looks like it borrowed dentures from an old man in Florida. But these teeth are useful. They help the fish crack open hard shells. Many people think photos of it are fake, but it's completely real. It lives mostly near the southeastern US coast, especially around Florida and the Gulf of Mexico, and is a favorite among anglers. It's called sheepshead because the teeth look like a sheep's. Scientists say these human-like teeth evolved to help grind tough food. And unlike us, sheepshead fish can replace their teeth for life. So yes, it might just smile back if you catch one. Surinam Toad. In 2024, a Canadian wildlife photographer found something so strange, scientists had to double-check the photos. A toad with actual eyes inside its mouth. It wasn't a birth defect. When scientists at the University of Alberta examined it, they found no eyes in the normal spots, just eye sockets, empty. The functioning eyes were sitting on the roof of its mouth. It's called ectopic eye placement, and it's almost unheard of in amphibians. Yet the toad seemed completely normal, hopping, breathing, even catching bugs. Researchers say it probably adapted over time after some developmental accident. This bizarre find shook even veteran herpetologists. Some say it's the first documented case of a toad surviving like this in the wild. And what's wild is it still blinked. The mouth would twitch every few seconds, like the eyelids were trying to move. To this day, the toad is being observed in a controlled environment and it's still alive. No one knows how long it'll survive, but its freaky mouth eyes are already part of biological textbooks. Albino woodland blind snake. The albino woodland blind snake is a small, worm-like snake with a pale pink or creamy white body due to lack of pigment. It grows about 6 to 10 inches long, and it's often mistaken for an earthworm or shoelace. Its mouth is tiny and located on the underside of its head, helping it move through soil without getting dirt inside. The mouth opens downward and is shaped to eat ant and termite larvae, which are its main food. It doesn't bite or harm humans. Because it lives underground, it relies on touch and chemical signals, not eyesight. Its reduced eyes are nearly invisible. In 2022, a rare albino specimen went viral after being found in a backyard in Thailand, sparking online curiosity. Though harmless and rarely seen, this snake's tiny downward-facing mouth makes it one of the most uniquely adapted feeders in the animal world. Red-lipped batfish. The red-lipped batfish is a strange-looking fish found near the Galapagos Islands in Peru, living deep underwater around 100 to 250 feet. It's famous for its bright red lips, which look like lipstick. Scientists believe the lips help attract mates, since the rest of its body is plain and sandy colored. What makes this fish even weirder is that it doesn't swim much. Instead, it walks on the ocean floor using its front fins, which act like legs. It also has a small fishing rod-like structure on its head called an elysium, used to lure small prey like worms and tiny fish. This fish is not dangerous and isn't fished commercially. It became popular online in 2022 after a diver filmed one walking underwater. The video went viral on TikTok and Instagram. The red-lipped batfish is one of the ocean's oddest creatures. Strange, harmless, and unforgettable. Port Jackson Shark. The Port Jackson shark is a bottom-dwelling shark found in southern Australian waters. It's known for its harness-like markings and its blunt, strange-looking head. At first glance, it looks like it's smiling like a buffalo, and surprisingly, that's not too far off. Its broad, flat mouth and strong jaw give it a look that people often compare to a farm animal's grin. But don't be fooled by the smile. This shark's mouth is built for hard work. Instead of sharp teeth, it has a two-part set. Small pointed teeth at the front to grab prey, and large flat plate-like teeth at the back to crush and grind. It eats sea urchins, crabs, and shellfish, using its mouth like a nutcracker to break through hard shells. Its strong jaw muscles are designed for slow, powerful bites, and it even chews its food, which is rare for sharks. So, while it may have a buffalo-style smile, it hides one of the strongest crushing mouths in the ocean. If you liked this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out 15 creatures with the scariest mouths on our channel, Forever Green. Parrotfish. Parrotfish are colorful reef fish that may look harmless, but their mouths are truly unique. Their teeth are fused into a beak, just like a bird's, and they use it to scrape algae and crush coral rock. But that's not all. Inside their throat, they have a second set of teeth called pharyngeal teeth, which grind the coral even more. A study by the University of Exeter found that a single parrotfish can produce up to 200 pounds of sand every year. That's right, many white beaches in places like the Maldives and Hawaii are made mostly from parrotfish poop. Their jaws are so strong they can bite through solid rock, and their teeth never stop growing, always replacing the old ones. Famous marine biologist Dr. Sylvia Earle called them the gardeners of the reef because they help keep corals healthy by clearing overgrowth. So next time you relax on a tropical beach, remember, you're probably lying on parrotfish leftovers. Finch chicks. Finch chicks have one of the most unique mouths in the bird world. When they open their beaks, the inside isn't just pink. It often shows bright colors like red, yellow, or orange, with dots or lines that sometimes glow under UV light. These glowing patterns act like a target for parent birds, helping them spot which chick to feed, especially in dark nests. Some species, like the zebra finch, show brighter mouth colors when the chick is hungrier, making it easier for parents to know who needs food most. The mouth color helps chicks compete with their siblings. Studies show that chicks with more vivid mouth markings often get more food because they stand out more. This glowing mouth isn't just for looks. It's a clever survival tool that helps ensure the hungriest chick gets fed first. It's one of nature's smartest designs, hidden in the smallest birds. Helicoprion. The helicoprion was a shark-like fish that lived around 270 million years ago. It could grow up to 7.5 meters, 25 feet long, but its most unusual feature was its mouth.
a spiral of sharp, chainsaw-like teeth in its lower jaw, known as a tooth whorl. This spiral held up to 100 curved teeth, arranged like a buzz saw. As new teeth formed, older ones were pushed forward, keeping the spiral growing. Scientists believe Helicoprion used this spiral to slice through soft prey like squid, pulling it into the mouth with a twisting motion. It had no upper teeth, and all cutting happened in the lower jaw. For years, no one knew where the tooth spiral fit, but in 2013, CT scans confirmed it was part of the lower jaw. Solving a mystery over 100 years old, Helicoprion's saw-like mouth remains one of the strangest feeding tools ever found in the fossil record. Basking shark. The basking shark has one of the biggest mouths in the animal kingdom, and it's not for biting. This gentle giant can grow up to 40 feet long, but its 3-foot wide mouth is what really stands out. To picture that, its mouth is wider than a car tire, bigger than a grizzly bear's head, and could even fit an adult human. But don't worry, it only eats plankton. Unlike great white sharks, the basking shark's teeth are tiny and useless. It's a filter feeder that swims with its mouth wide open, letting thousands of liters of water flow in every hour. Inside, gill rakers catch plankton while the water flows back out. In 2023, one was filmed off Cornwall, UK, and people were amazed by its calm, massive presence, like a sea vacuum cleaner. It feeds more like a whale than a typical shark. Even the hippopotamus, known for its wide jaw, can't compete with the basking shark's endless, peaceful feeding machine. Blue triggerfish. This fish didn't just wake up on the wrong side of the reef. It woke up looking like it borrowed dentures from a 60-year-old man named Bob. Meet the blue triggerfish, a reef dweller with lips that pout and teeth that look oddly human. No kidding, its front teeth are square, white, and perfectly lined up like someone flossed them before filming a toothpaste commercial. But here's the catch, those teeth aren't for smiling, they're for biting through coral, shells, and occasionally divers. Ask anyone who's been snorkeling in the Maldives or Thailand. Some of them will show you tooth-shaped battle scars. Triggerfish are known to be territorial, like "this is my rock, now leave" kind of energy. During nesting season, they'll charge anything: fins, hands, GoPros, even turtles. And once they lock in with those chompers, good luck. Before proceeding to our next selection, we invite you to explore our video on 25 deadliest animal mouths that will give you chills. Now, back to our list. Sea lamprey. If Dracula ever took a swim and turned into a worm, he'd probably look like a sea lamprey. This creature has no jaws, no bones, and no manners, just a round, horrifying suction cup mouth filled with dozens of tiny, sharp teeth arranged in a perfect spiral. Imagine a living plunger, but one that drinks blood. The lamprey swims up to fish, sticks itself on like a creepy leech, drills a hole in the skin with its tongue, and starts slurping blood like it's sipping a smoothie. And it doesn't stop for hours. These guys have been around for over 360 million years. That's older than dinosaurs, older than trees with leaves, basically the original freeloaders of the sea. And guess what? They're not just ancient, they're also invasive. In the Great Lakes, lampreys became such a problem that fisheries had to launch full-scale lamprey control programs. Basically, a polite way of saying, please stop drinking all our fish. Promachoteuthis sulcus. It was caught only once in the South Atlantic Ocean, 2,000 meters deep, a single specimen of Promachoteuthis sulcus. Discovered in 2010, the Promachoteuthis sulcus is a deep-sea squid that looks like it's wearing dentures. The mouth appears to have gums and human baby teeth. The squishy lips form a ring, and the teeth aren't real teeth. They're actually part of the squid's beak, surrounded by soft folds that give a toothy illusion. Still, it looks like a puppet with dentures. When Noah released images of this squid, people thought it was CGI. But the mouth structure is very real. Deep sea pressure, darkness, and evolution turned this creature into something that looks like it escaped a horror film. Scientists believe its lip folds help seal the beak and prevent prey from slipping out. It hasn't been seen again since that first catch. Just one was ever found, and it's preserved in a museum in Germany. Smirk full frill head fish. Lurking in the Indo-Pacific coral reefs, the smiling frillhead fish, Inimicus didactylus, looks like a cheerful alien with a permanent grin and frilly head decorations. But its strange look hides one of the fastest hunting systems in the ocean. Its huge mouth can expand to nearly half its body size, creating a strong vacuum that sucks in prey in just 1/600th of a second. A speed confirmed by the University of Tokyo using high-speed cameras. The fish's mouth isn't just for show. Sensory pores around its lips can detect tiny water movements from nearby prey. Even its hunting style is clever. It uses modified pelvic fins that act like fingers, letting it walk across the seafloor without being noticed. On its chin, it has a fleshy lure that mimics a worm's movement. Research from the Australian Institute of Marine Science found this lure sends out electrical signals, making it even more tempting to small fish. Hagfish. The hagfish has one of the strangest mouths in nature. It doesn't have a jaw. Instead, it has a circular mouth with 2 rows of sharp and keratin teeth that move sideways like saw blades. It also has teeth on its tongue, forming a rasping plate that pulls food inward. This lets the hagfish burrow into dead animals, like whale carcasses, and eat them from the inside out. Its mouth works like a reversible sleeve. It expands to grab flesh, then contracts to tear it off. When attacked, it releases slime from pores near its mouth. This slime contains protein fibers, stronger than steel by size, and can clog a predator's gills in seconds. Hagfish are found in cold, deep waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, including areas off the coasts of Japan, New Zealand, North America, and parts of Europe. Scientists are studying its mouth and slime for biomedical and material science uses. Ugly, but built to survive. Cookiecutter shark. The cookiecutter shark may be small, only about 20 inches long, but it has one of the creepiest mouths in the ocean. It doesn't chase or swallow prey whole. Instead, it swims up, takes a perfect round bite, and swims away. That bite is so neat it looks like someone used a cookie cutter, which is how it got its name. Its razor-sharp lower teeth are shaped like a saw and arranged in a single row. When the shark bites, it grips with its small upper teeth and twists its body to carve out a chunk of flesh. It bites whales, dolphins, large fish, and even submarines. In 1971, the U.S. Navy reported damage to subs, and NASA found bites on deep-sea cables. Its body glows in the dark, except for a dark patch under the throat, which lures prey closer. In 2023, divers near Hawaii filmed one at night, and the video went viral. This little shark proves you don't need size to leave a mark, just saw teeth and a sneaky trick. Indian gharial. Now this is a crocodile, but not the one you'd run from. The Indian gharial looks like it was drawn with a pencil that got too sharp. Its long, thin snout is packed with up to 110 needle-like teeth, all perfectly lined up to catch one thing: fish. When it snaps that jaw shut, slippery prey doesn't stand a chance. Unlike its bulkier cousins, the gharial doesn't crush or drag down animals. Its jaws are too narrow for that. Instead, it slices through water like a blade, making it one of the most efficient fish hunters in the reptile world. And here's the twist: it's the safest crocodile ever seen. Its jaws can't even handle large prey, so attacks on humans? Almost unheard of. People in India and Nepal often spot them along rivers, sunbathing without fear. Males even have a strange round bulge on their snout, called a gara, which helps them make bubbling calls to attract females during mating season. Leatherback sea turtle. Leatherback turtles are already known for their size. They're the largest sea turtles alive. But it's the inside of their mouths that leaves people stunned. Open it up and you'll see rows and rows of backward-pointing spikes. These aren't teeth, but fleshy, spine-like structures called papillae. They line the throat, stretching all the way down into the stomach area. Why so many? Because leatherbacks eat jellyfish, slippery, gooey, and hard to catch. Once swallowed, jellyfish try to escape, but the spikes trap them, like nature's barbed wire. National Geographic once released a photo of a leatherback's open mouth, and it shocked even marine biologists. It looked like something from a sci-fi horror movie, spikes in every direction. This turtle can grow over 7 feet long and weigh nearly 2,000 pounds. But its soft, rubbery shell hides one of the most dangerous-looking mouths in the ocean. And that's it for today's list of the weirdest mouths in the animal world. See you in the next one, only on Forever Green.